Good morning, good morning, good morning, or whatever the time is around the world for you beautiful people. If it is good morning, good morning. If it's good afternoon, or if it's good night, and you're about to hit the sack. So today's live training, obviously you've got it with a view, in the beautiful Melbourne in the South Wharf, and this is something that a lot of people are having resistance with. This is something that as a collective we need to come together, and the world will flourish. That we need to come together. Not only we are starting to focus too much on the outside world and changing the world instead of changing ourselves. Change will always start from ourselves, and it will always replicate to the outside world. What is happening is we're putting too much focus on people like Donald Trump. We're putting too much focus on the outside world and trying to change that. And if that's going to matter, we need to worry and concentrate on our world, and we need to concentrate on our beings, because once we can better ourselves, we're helping people all around the world as a collective without even trying to do that. And how this happens is when you are stepping into your power, other people are going to be noticing you over social media, but more importantly, people that are energetically connected with you. People that you are going to connect with, and when you grow as a person yourself, you are going to be inspiring people around the world that you don't even know, that you've never made a contact with, and that is because you are on an energetic vibration. And what this means is, Kylie, how are you? Standing by a wisdom speaker. Awesome, can't wait for our call today. What I've found and what I've discovered is obviously social media, when you're purposely putting out your message and you're inspiring others, is that, okay, people are going to connect with you. They're going to be seeing your message. But what people aren't understanding is, also try to like them to fit in, not being yourself. Cool. I'm going to get through to everyone's message, and thank you for everyone for being on. There's so many people that have jumped on already. What people need to start to understand is when you step into your power, when you step into you being a king and you being a queen, you are helping people energetically, and you don't even know you're doing it. Because this is the thing, we look outside and we're looking at, okay, what's happening? We're putting all this attention on Donald Trump and to wars and to all this power mongering, so on and so forth. And everyone from Norway, awesome stuff. Kylie, Rosa, how are we going? Douglas, Carly, awesome to have everyone on cam. I will say hello to everyone in a minute, because otherwise I'm going to break my state. So what we need to do, and what we need to be very, very careful of, is stop putting attention on trying to change the world. Yeah? We change our inner world, and we change us, and we change the ripple effect. Deb, how are you going from America? And we will change the world. Because the thing is, it's like you're trying to do something spinning, yeah? And we're trying to hold it and spin it the other way, and there's resistance and the wrong focus, and our energy is getting drained in all these other circumstances and all these other places. And what you really need to be mindful about is you are not focusing on you. The change starts within. When you step up, the world is waiting for you to step up. The universe is waiting for you to step up. Then the legacy comes with that. Then the family, like the people around you, they need you to step up. And this is the important thing, what people aren't understanding. It's a collective growth. Because when you are inspiring yourself, and yes, if you are an entity on Facebook, if you are a celebrity figure, if you are someone that people look up to, then fantastic, you are going to help the masses. But your growth, your push, your drive isn't just for you. There are people that maybe aren't in this moment, aren't as strong as you, are waiting for you to say, hey, I'm waiting for you to step up, because you're going to give them hope. You're going to give them drive, so on and so forth. Cameron goes, law of attraction, what you think you will attract. Great minds think alike. Exactly, brother. And it's about someone can grasp onto your message. Someone can grasp onto your hope. Someone can grasp onto your energy, even the tonality in your voice. And that can just change someone's way of thinking, change someone's day, stop someone from doing something silly. See the light, exactly. Bringing people out of the darkness. But what happens is you need to show up as this beacon of light. You need to show up of this catalyst of change every day. Because there are some people right in this moment that aren't as strong as you in this moment that need you to step up. Need you to say, hey, come with me. I need you to say, we're onto something here. Grab my hand, let's move together. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, because obviously we are not just men now, we've got beautiful ladies that are in our environment, that I see people focusing on too much of the materialistic things, too much of energy that's basically in a black hole, burnt out energy that's not going to get anyone anywhere. What we need to do is not worry about how much money you make or something, all this other fuzz and all this other bullshit. We need to start creating our inner worlds. We need to start building better humans, and then the rest of the collective world will come together. And this is when things will fucking start to look spunky and sexy, yeah? I've seen a lot of feedback because I do these live streams and a lot of feedback. I'm getting messages, I've got emails and so on and so forth. And what you feed grows, exactly. And that's what it's about, is helping others. I never used to understand to be of service, and I don't want to be of service like a servant. I've worked for, retail back in the years, and that didn't hey, can I help you, sir? And someone turns around like you're gonna steal their wallet or something. But that's a different sort of service. Service is of giving your gift back to the world, giving what you're good at. Not, okay, look, I'm good at sport, but giving back your gift coming from here that you can spread to the rest of the world. Like, look at this beautiful view in Melbourne, yeah? It's just absolutely amazing. It's good to be back in my home roots. They've obviously got a lot of more traveling happening, but being back in, where it all started, and being able to be a person of contribution, but more importantly, understanding how much I've grown and where I'm at today from where I used to be, yeah? That's something that you need to pay respect to. That's something that you need to understand. Okay, cool. Let's take it to the next level. But what I've seen is there are people from my 5-6 years journey are still in the same place. They're still in pain. They're still lost. They're delusional because they get caught up in the repetitive mindset, the scarcity mindset. They get caught up with, oh, that's just what I'm supposed to do. And, I'll just do enough. I won't do whatever it takes. I'll just do enough. The thing is, the way you are going to fucking get change in your life, it starts from in here. Then connects with that. It starts from within it. We get caught up with TV. We get caught up with the newspaper. We get caught up with and it's a distraction. It is a purpose distraction that is distracting us from following our purpose. It's a distraction from following us, so we are stepping into our power. That's why everything is fluoride. So fluoride clouds our consciousness, yeah? Everything is medicated. Take this, do that, do all these other things because it's distracting you from your awakening. It's distracting you from your consciousness awareness. It's distracting you from stepping into your power and being of someone of contribution, and there's going to be an uprising, and it's already started, yeah? It's distracting you from the real message. We know, once we understand about this world, once we understand ourselves, you do not try to change the world, putting all that focus out. You need to look within, and you need to stay within, because the world will be changed by your actions and your energy, not by what you say or not by what you try to, and I say try to have that resistance with, yeah? The world and others will be changed and will be transformed by your actions. And that's what it's about. It's about your actions, about you. Yes, okay, what you say is going to make a difference in how you express yourself. That's obviously going to be a catalyst. But the most important thing is how you show up, is the energy you put out, is the people that you guide. Because the thing is, what you need to understand, please, people, that you are helping someone that is energetically connected with you across the world in another country, and they don't even know about it, and you don't know about it, but the universe knows about it, because there are people that are functioning at different vibrations all around the world, yeah? And you are energetically connected with these people, and you don't even know about that. So there was a post that I put up with Dr. Dwayne Wire, and God bless him. And he was talking about the vibration, about someone steps into their vow and the vibration that puts out, and someone steps in their power. And it's a collective growth period. It's a collective vibration that we're bringing people up together. But what I say, you can't keep doing the same thing if you want a different result. That's why I say we train hard so we can fight easy. We train hard, we study hard, we focus hard, we keep together. And when we need to go into war, when we need to go into life, when we need to go and fight adversity, we are versed and we are ready to go. But the thing is, hi everyone, how's everyone going? The thing is, you can't keep doing the same thing. You can't keep existing. You can't keep doing something that doesn't fulfill you. You can't keep going in circles and being in a habitual habit that is not inspiring you, that's not forcing you to grow. And that's what I say. I say, don't rush it. Don't rush your growth. Don't strangle it, because if you have resistance, you create more resistance. What I will say is that if you're not getting the result, then why aren't you jumping? Why aren't you jumping? You know that there's a time to jump. Like I've got some huge, big growth things happening at the moment, you know, and my coaches and these new people that I want to bring on board, they're saying, Lee, you need to jump. You need to jump. And I'm like, well, what happens if it doesn't work? And if you focus on that, it's not going to work. Or am I going to get my return back on that? If you focus on that, you don't. You fucking make it happen. I will make it work. If it doesn't go that way, you go that way. If it doesn't go that way, you go that way. But these are the things you guys need to understand, is that you need to jump. You can't be someone different today who you were yesterday. Again, you can't be someone who you want to be tomorrow if you remain the person you are today. So why aren't you jumping? Why are you still fucking wasting time? Why aren't you stepping up? Because the world needs you. There are people reaching up. Remember, you are a natural born leader. Everyone in this world is a natural born leader. But the problem is, hey Fabian, how you doing? The problem is people have been, they've been brainwashed. People have lost their ways. They need to remember how powerful they are and how able they are. And the way you do that is being in the right environment, is being around people that are remembering they're powerful, people that will remember that you're powerful. And you need to come together. People that are getting you into your power, yeah? People that are expressing themselves through live streams, people that, you know, are coming up to you and they're giving you that support. You understand where you're going from. Cam goes, having faith in yourself and taking massive action. This is awesome. Awesome stuff, man. Love it. And that's it, Zoe. We are the universe. You need to be around people that are in a collective that are going to remind you every day that you're going to come together and how great you are. Because remember this, it all starts with you and it all ends with you. It all starts in here and ends in here. People get caught up with the outside. People get caught up with focus. People get caught up with activity and interactions and interruptions that isn't going to focus on them. Because the thing is, oh, let's change the world and environment and the rest of that. Yeah, that is fantastic. But what about changing you first? What about you putting that energy? You be that beacon of light. You be that representation of the person that you deserve to be. Then that's when shit is going to get real, yeah? People say, okay, cool. I want to get myself out to the world, Lee. I want to get my message out. Then, you know what you need to do? You need to firstly love yourself. You need to fucking be congruent with your message. You need to show up every day. You need to fucking get excited. You need to understand your reason why. Jeff goes, you taught me this. Yes, brother. This is going to be a good one for you. And that's what it's about. Show up every day. Show up every day for you. Yeah? For you. Why I say for you? Because you don't need to make it all like nice and polished. You don't need to, let's get a professional camera and make sure I've got my makeup done. You show up for you, because you know what? I'm inspiring myself at the moment because the message that I'm giving out is something that I'm passionate about. So I'm showing up for me, yeah? And at the same time, it's going to give you a message to you, but I'm showing up for you. I'm not going to go, well, I'm going to say this because these people want to hear that. I'm showing up for me and I'm seeing what you need, yeah? I'm showing up for me because I'm empowered after this message. I'm empowered about expressing myself this way because I can see what the world needs. I can see where we need to go, yeah? And most importantly, if you try to fit into everyone, oh, geez, what about that person might like this and someone else might not like that and something else, you lose your power, yeah? There's someone that's not going to resonate with my message, and that's okay. You don't want to make a match of everyone. Lead yourself before you lead others. Learn as you teach. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Cam. Learning as you teach. And that's why I love this. And the thing is, I see a lot of this scatter. I see a lot of this interruption. People getting caught up with things that aren't going to make a difference. You know, people just creating ideas instead of obsessions, instead of wants, instead of reason whys. Well, this seems like a pretty good idea. This seems cool. Or people getting motivated by greed and fame because they're broken. They have a vendetta. So then they focus on, you know, wealth creation. They focus on this. They focus on all this money. But deep down, who are you helping? Who are you helping? Like, that's all false, yeah? Who are you helping? Who are you giving back to? That's what I don't understand, is that what about the fulfillment that you're creating and you're being a better person? Because the thing is, if you build better people, once they go into their job or they go into making money or they go into a relationship and they go to the gym, they go to health, or any interaction they go into, they're going to be great at it. But if you're just concentrating on one aspect of that, one greed, one fame, that you're just going to be focusing on that, and that is not right. Yeah, just let me change that. So these are the things you need to understand, that we need to come together, And people are waiting for us. There's a reason why you're all on this live stream. There's a reason why we're in each other's life. There is a higher reason. And I want you to go back after this live stream, and I want you to think about it. I want you to think about why, not that because you get on the live streams or you've connected with something or I've tagged you on a post and someone just, think about why we are all in each other's life right now. And once you can get that spider web, that web of empowerment and understand why we're in each other's life, then you are going to function at your your best ability, at your full potential. You need to understand that there's a higher purpose here. There's a higher calling. Everything that happens is because we are being put into a place to step up. You aren't just on this live stream. It's not a coincidence. You haven't just, okay, I've got a bit of spare time. There's a reason why you've connected on this live stream today, on Monday, yeah, the start of this week. It's the full moon. As Kylie Savage, my amazing friend and spiritual healer and guide, I think it's the super moon today. Look at the relevance of the super moon. It's time to get rid of the old and bring in the new. Okay, it's time to get rid of the old and bring in the new. I've never really been spiritual. But my whole journey, through being in Bali and connecting with so many different things, I'm not religious at all. But what I'm going to say to you, I will advise people through my own experiences. I would advise people for what I feel can lead them. The new moon, that's right, the new super moon. So from today, I'm telling you all, and I'm going to declare this to you all. I want you to share this message out because it's time now for us to step up as leaders, to step up as kings and queens, and it's time to get rid of the old and bring in the new. It's time to jump, yeah? Boris goes, can't wait to see the supermoon. Yeah, I know. I'm in this beautiful apartment today, and I'm looking around, but I actually thought it was last night, but it was so cloudy I couldn't see it. So, yeah, actually, it's going to look beautiful, actually. Cool. So, it all happens, yeah? You don't need to keep waiting and plan. What you need to understand is it's go time now. It's hammer time now. It's time to fucking put the metal to the pedal and get shit done now. It's time to jump. Why are you hesitating, yeah? Why are you staying in that pain? Why are you know when shit feels right? Do you know what I mean? Why are you hesitating? Why are you holding back? It's time to get stuff done now because we don't have time. The people that we are stronger at the moment, because everyone is very powerful, but people forget their way. They are waiting for us to step up. Your children, your wives, your husbands, whoever around you are waiting for you to step up. Your legacy is waiting for you to step up, to get shit done. Don't get overwhelmed. You step up every day and you keep going. And that's what it's about. You need to understand that when you are moving forward, when you are being that person of change, when you're being that catalyst of change, you need to understand that it's time to go now. Because you're not only helping yourself, you're helping people that are energetically connected with you across seas, yeah? You are connected to people that they don't even know you're connected to. Do you know what I'm saying? But we are blessed with this social media to get your message out. We are blessed with, this technology to express yourself. But you need to express yourself from your congruent, authentic, true, authentic reality and your true, authentic self. And that comes from here. It comes from here. Yeah? It comes from here and you express yourself from here and it comes out from here and your energy. Yeah, you talk from your heart center. When you talk from your heart center, the world will stand up and fucking listen to you. But when you talk to the Donald Duck, that's only going to be a limited interaction or power engagement. You talk from your heart center and it all goes that way. Just let me move these forward. Cool. Ooh. All right. Sorry about that. I was just getting all messages coming up. So it's time to go now, people. Today is the declaration where I plant my flag and your flag into the ground and say enough is enough. We get rid of the old, we bring in the new. Get rid of the old, bring in the new. And what that is about, it's not judging people or bettering anyone. It's just energy. It's alliances, so on and so forth. It's time to get rid of the old, bring in the new. If you want to put relevance to the supermoon, and that is something that you respect, then do that. Today is Monday. Monday is normally a challenging day for people that have to go to work. As I can see that the roads are full, it's like a rat race. People are running around in the city and going back and forth. Some would be aligned to what they're doing, but the majority of people won't, and they're resisting. Yeah, some people would have taken today off because they don't want to be going that, and that's what it's about. So what I want to be challenging you all, I want you all to be relating to this live stream, but yourselves, and what are you committing to do? What are you committing to do? Yeah, and I want you to relate it. I want it to be a collective growth on your Facebooks. I want you to post or do a video and say what I'm committed to do from now on. Get rid of the old and bring in the new. What I want to challenge you, yeah, because there's no point of just moving to. Just for if you're not actioning it, if you're not moving your fucking energy, if you're not moving your neutrons, your atoms, you're not creating energy, you're not creating a ripple effect. So what I'm saying is I want you to declare, and I'm challenging you all to do a video that's going to relate to what we're talking about, is you're ready to jump. I'm getting rid of the old, I'm bringing in the new. Yeah? And this is what we need to do. Escorting new energy in line with your actions. Yes, I like that. Wearing suits not making a difference. That's very true as well, Zoe. As I say, rule the world in jeans and a t-shirt, yeah? And that's what it's all about. So, it's time to cause a ripple effect. It's time to have an uprising. It's time to give hope to others where there hasn't been hope before. Because this is the thing. If you want to just keep playing it safe, that's what you'll get. If you want to just keep doing things as a hobby, you're going to get hobby results. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of people that I've inspired for, a lot of people that are my mentors, they always say to Lee, do you want to just keep holding it onto it, or do you want to just let go, spread your wings and fly, man? Do you want to stay in the nest, or do you want to jump and fly? Do you want to do just enough, or do you want to do whatever it takes? And that's what it's about. Okay, you know that there's the result. Why aren't you, I don't have time, I don't have money, I'm holding back. That is bullshit. Because that is saying, well, I want all this stuff, but I'm not prepared to fucking sacrifice. I'm not prepared to jump. I'm not prepared to stand up because I'm letting my insecurities, I'm letting my self-sabotage get involved, so on and so forth. That's what it's about. And the thing about it is we need to come together to have an understanding and not to force things, not to rush things, but to push hard. Because if you force things, you force resistance, yeah? If you swim uphill, you will eventually get fucking tired and you end up going back down, yeah? You need to understand that if you're going to do things that get a great result and help others, you want to go with the flow. And that's what it's about. You're not forcing any of your beliefs on people. You're just guiding, you're giving recommendations. Just going to have a quick drink of aminos. And that's what it's about. It's about coming together and being that beacon of light. It's about coming together and knowing what to say, when to say, and how to inspire people when they need it, yeah? We need to step up. Wherever you are around the world, there's so many different people that are on this today. Wherever you are around the world, I want you to share this, yeah? And then I want you to share the message. I want you to share it from you. I want you to share this live stream with people, but then I challenge you is to take in this message for your structure of reality, for your values and for your heart center, and then I want you to share it as you feel congruent, as you feel up. Not because, okay, this is me. We need to come together and we need to give the light. We need to get rid of the old. We need to bring in the new for so many people because there are so many people in pain. There are so many people that are focusing their energy, that are focusing their life and their attention onto things that aren't going to make a difference, that aren't going to bring any value into their lives. And if anything, they're wasting time, they're wasting energy, and more importantly, they're wasting themselves. So we need to come together and we need to remind people that you can't keep doing the same thing if you want a different result. You can't keep being that energy if you want some energy out, yeah? So if you want, when they talk about growth and people, expansion, wealth, health, relationship, it's all energy. It's all a different form of energy. So you can't be that same energy to attract more different energy. You're understanding this? You can't be that same energy, force, being, representation if you're wanting to attract new energy, if you want to attract new health, attracting new wealth, attracting life purpose, family contribution, your relationship, that new enjoyment, laughing. You can't be that same stale energy. So today we declare that we are taking out the rubbish and bringing in the new. And as Deborah said, we're escorting new energy into our lives, yeah? Even Kylie was telling me about the supermoon today, and it's perfect. If you're spiritual, then give relevance to that. The supermoon's here. That's what we need to do. You need to live what you declare, and that's exactly right. be moving forward. Awesome stuff, Christy. So we as a team, we as a network, as friends, as family, doesn't, whatever you want to call it, whatever fills your cup up, we need to come together and we need to start breaking off into going back into our own environments, going back into our own families, going back into our own worlds, and we need to start inspiring. We need to start rising because the weak need us to, yeah? The people that have forgot how able and powerful they are, they need us to jump up. They need us to give hope. They need us to tell our stories. They need us to exchange our energy. They need us right now to do that. And then that is when you see as a collective that the world will change without you even knowing it, without you even forcing it, without you even fucking exerting too much energy. Because what happens is it all starts with us. It all starts with a singular. It all starts with I. Then as a collective, it all comes together as we. Yeah? The thing is, you need to jump. You need to be around the right people. You need to be around the right environment. You need to learn the knowledge, the skills, the techniques. Look, I didn't just wake up and do that. I couldn't even speak 5 years ago, let alone express myself. I couldn't even have a one-on-one conversation. I would shake someone's hand looking down at the ground. I'd go red in the face. I would stutter. And how do you think that I've come to the person? I've got a long way to go. Don't get me wrong. I've got a long way, my potential's here and I'm still down here, but I've moved from down there, and it's always going to be a journey. I don't want to ever say I'm accomplished. I never want to say I'm perfect, but what I want to say is it's my passion and it's my duty to build better people, build better humans. Yeah. Put that hope in people's hearts and the rest of that, because you need to fix the engine before you can fix the exterior. Yeah. There's people that are broken, but they're concentrating on significance of wealth and creation and so on and so forth. That's called false. That's called just fame. That's called a band-aid. That what? Because you have money, because you have that fame, look at me, but deep down you're broken, deep down you're lost, deep down you're superficial, and then you're saying, well, hold on a second. That stuff is going to, okay, look at me, I've got this. That's only going to, that's the, a cappuccino, yeah? The froth of a cappuccino. That only stays there, but once you blow it off, there's not much structure, is that? All that nice sweet stuff, or it's icing at the top of the cake. That only lasts for a certain time until someone eats it, and then what have you got underneath? Not much structure. So that's what you need to understand is building better people, building better, fixing people up. A lot of people are broken. I know that, we're always on a journey to repairing ourselves, because you always want to keep evolving. You always want to keep moving and growing forward. So these are some very, very powerful, these are some very, very, unique, and you need to understand these alignments, because we need to come together today, not tomorrow, not fucking in an hour, right now. We need to plant our flag. We need to declare it. We need to live it. And it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. And what I say to you, the people that have come in our environment, the people that are working with our services, if you don't connect with me or myself or my friends or my family or whatever, and my brothers, then find someone. But what I will say is there's a lot of people that are just existing. There's a lot of people that are just doing enough. No, you need to keep moving forward. So there is much energy happening right now, like Mother Nature, storms, earthquake, flood, fires. Now is the supermoon. There's too many showing this week. The universe change. It's time to jump. Now is the best time, and that's it. Why do you think I'm doing this live stream? That stuff is great, but I've been, and as Kylie has taught me as well, it's about you getting downloads. It's about the higher being. It's about the creator giving you energy, and you just feel it like, well, I need to get this message out. So I want you all to share this message. But this is the thing. If you want to keep going, you need to be around the people that with the knowledge, the accountabilities. Like I don't say, well, you have to do our services. No, it's got nothing to do with that. It's got the exchange of value, but it's about you stepping up into that identity, about you coming about. People go, Lee, what's this whole beast mode and this Beauties and the Beast? It's about you being there for 6 days and finding yourself. It's about you being in that energy by us guiding you. It's not a retreat. It's you remembering how powerful you are. That's what these days are. That's what these services are for. Yes, there is an exchange. Yes, there is a financial reward, but that is the value because it has to keep functioning. You need to make it a finely tuned engine. But what that is all about is you stepping into that energy. It's a forced learning environment because you are going to be pushed. You are going to be smacked. You are going to be told to come back on this right path. And that is going to make you remember how powerful and able you've always been. With all the brothers that have been at my retreats and all the people that work with us, they can tell you this. There's some brothers that have been to 4 retreats, 2. There's some people that have come back to 4 retreats and coaches now. They step into that identity. They remind themselves, they are realigned and they remember how powerful they've always been. So that's what it's about. You need to get the stigma. You need to get that old, unfortunately, there's these rookies, there's amateurs that will just tell you what you want to hear, tell you what you need to do, and then they get you involved in that, and then you just become stale. You're like weeds, and you just overgrow and just burn yourself out. So what I'm saying to you all today is that we need to come together. The flag has been the plague. The flag has been planted. Plant and flag, plant, a new word. So it's done. We need to come together. This is the best time for new, to have change. We've gotten rid of the old and we're bringing in the new. So I'm declarating to you all, my declaration is to bring out the best in you, to be able to build better humans, to be able to give people hope, to be able to get your message out to the world, but more importantly, for you to be in interaction on a daily basis that is going to empower you, that you are going to feel fulfilled, that you're going to be proud of yourself, you're going to be happy, and more importantly, you are a leader, you are strong, you have strength, you have power, and other people need that. You need to share it. You don't hold on to that. You need to get out there, and that's what it's about. You becoming a solution finder, you putting energy into other people's lives, you giving hope, you giving teachings, and this is what we are all about. Simple. Leaders, creating leaders to lead others. And that's simply what I'm about. That's simply what Team Beast Mode International is about. That is simply what all my brothers is about. I know all the queens that have come through as well. And that is what it's about, because once you make that change in here, all the rest of it comes together, You help enough people get what they want, and without even wanting anything in return, you'll have everything you want, And that's what it's about, is setting up that interactions. But if you aren't getting what you want, if you aren't helping enough people, you need to look at yourself and go, okay, how can I improve? How can I get better? How can I show up? Be around people that have got the results, I'm always looking for the next, who can I relate to? Who can push me? Who can grow me? Who can I align with that it's going to bring out the best in me? Not building your empires on the back of followers, the back of broken people, the back of so on and so forth. You want people that are always challenging you, And more importantly, you want to be helping people because it fills you up in here, And you're putting them first. It's not that it fills you up, the interaction does, but you know that you're here as a beacon of light. You are someone of strength. You're someone of hope. You're someone of dignity, congruency, and conviction, and a person of contribution, So today, people, it's the new moon. It's fucking a new beginning. It doesn't matter whatever the astrologers say. I, Lee Bunny, are telling you today, we're going to share this message. Get it out to as many people as you can, because people need to understand today, it's time to wipe out the slate clean, bring in the new. We're all coming together. Soul food right there. There you go, Kylie. And this is what it's about. It's fucking hammer time, It is hammer time. It's on like Donkey Kong. Let's get this shit together. Let's get excited. Let's put smiles on each other's face. Let's have a cyber high five and a chest pump, and let's rock this shit, Get it out to everyone. And then I'm challenging you all to get your message out. I want to see videos. I want to see posts. I want you to get inspired about how you are going to go and rock it, and how you're going to get rid of the old, bring in the new, and become the best version of you. Awesome stuff. I'm going to go and rock it. I'm going to go and hit the gym now. Got a lot of other stuff to do and appointments as well. It's been a crazy morning. So as I always say, you could be anywhere in the world right now, but you are listening to me. I'm Lee Bundy, the CEO of Team Beast Mode International, the messenger of strength and the truth. Check out the view. Beautiful Melbourne. A little bit different than Bali and so on. Have an awesome day. Get in contact. Let's rock this out and have an awesome day, guys. Take care.